Alrighty then. Hello. Oh, why is it so dark? Oh, because that's off. Hold on. There we go. Oh, that's too bright. It's too bright in my eyes. There we go. All right, much better. Hi, everyone.
We're very professional.
It's super professional here. My name is Michael. I'm the Dennis Gamer, and welcome to Pathfinder 2nd Edition, the 7 Dooms for Sandpoint, our titular role-playing adventure featuring these wonderful and amazing Patreons who support the channel, keep the lights on, and come and play with me every Friday here in the town of Sandpoint. It's not behind me at the moment, but we'll get to that in a minute. But yes, the Dooms that come for Sandpoint are, of course, a modular adventure, ta-da, that is available by Paizo. It covers a series of calamities happening around a very, very famous town in the Pathfinder setting, known as Sandpoint. It has been the site of many of the adventures that they have released, and over my many years as a DM of Pathfinder, I have been to Sandpoint countless times. I know this place like the back of my hand, and this book is a really, really fun way to explore Sandpoint with the Pathfinder 2e rules. And there is no better people to play it with and to explore it with than these wonderful folks. Guys, say hello to the folks at home.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. Hi, folks.
Well, before we kick off today's episode, let me start by making an announcement about Power Word Meal. Now, the campaign for Power Word Meal is now concluded, and we want to take a moment to thank everyone who helped us out with the fundraiser. A whole ton of content creators, a whole bunch of people from the TTRPG industry gathered together in order to raise funds, and they made enough food for over 400,000 meals for the fundraising charity, plus all of the collaborators, plus all of the actual companies that were helping with the donating, meeting donation for donation. There was such a huge turnout for that event. So thank you all of the people who donated, all the people who shared and who promoted all of the channels throughout this period of time, as well as the charity and the like. I just want to say it really touches my heart when we can use things like this medium of role-playing games in order to really do some good in the world. Honestly, that is one of the big things I love about my channel and my space, is I want to make people aware of stuff like this, and I want to make sure that we, use our powers of creativity and imagination to actually bring imagination into this world, because Lord knows there isn't enough of it. So thank you, everyone. I greatly appreciate all the efforts and all the kindness you guys have shown. It truly makes me proud to have you all members of my community. Thank you. Cool. So yeah, that's the news on the Power Word Meal. As for where the rewards and stuff like that come in, I'm not sure. I'm not in charge of that, but I will let you know if you haven't received something in a while. Just send me a message and I'll follow trains of thoughts, because everyone who donated should be getting a little bit of swag stuff in the near future. So there you go. All right, then of course we have a ton of sponsors for our show, for this thing, all the pretties that you can see on screen here. Let me tell you about the pretties and where you can find them. First of all of the character tokens that you can see on screen here are made using HeroForge, an amazing 3D model making software that allows you to design, create, bring to life, and even 3D print your very own characters. So there they are, all cool and stuff. And you can not only make the characters printed for your own home games, but you can be a bit creative like I am and make character tokens for your live streams or your actual virtual tabletop. And speaking of virtual tabletop, we have Fantasy Grounds. Ta-da! Here it is. It's so tactile, I can touch the board. Maybe. No. Anyway, all of my heavy lifting for the rules and the dice rolling and stuff like that is done using Fantasy Grounds. It is constantly updating and making changes to improve the experience for both the GM and the players. It is a huge archive of modular adventures as well, so if you are a fan of Dungeons & Dragons and Pathfinder, there are just constant updates to make sure that all the adventure modules and assets are available for you guys to use at the touch of a button. Go check that out. And then, of course, lastly, we have, for our beautiful sound effects, Sirenscape for sounds and things. And there. Ha 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 ha. Also, hi, Tony. I hope you're doing well. Give the little one a squeeze for me, because I don't have little ones. I have a cat. Yeah. Anyway.
Just a tiny squeeze, though, because they're little.
Teeny squeeze. Teeny squeeze. Squish. Okay. Now, of course, as you know, any role-playing game is a collaborative storytelling experience which features players taking on the roles of characters to embark upon these adventures. So it is not my, world or my NPCs that you are going to be entertained by. It is going to be at the hands of my players and the characters they're choosing to weave this story with. So I'm going to turn the ball over to them to tell you about themselves and the characters that they're going to be playing in today's adventure, starting with none other than our friend Schooly Eye.
Yes, playing the young elf and cleric Versailles Sandero. All about redemption, along with all the worshipping of the sun and healing, despite being fired and burned and slashed up in the past of having to exist in the town of Sandpoint with all of its various disasters, to say the least. And is all about trying to redeem the poor, unfortunate people and cause a lot of reconciliation with all the past enemies to make them no longer enemies, such that everything becomes a lot more peaceful. At least that's her big plan. Doubt it'll ever work, but it's her plan.
Hello, Bavarian CA. I play Westonson, a guard turned drunkard turned sober turned questioning sanity dwarf that is occupying. Yes, he's solely occupying the town Sandpoint. Anyway, he straight up with the group to try to do a little bit of good, keep the ball at bay. Try to do a little bit of good before the talking cockroach or the orb or the beast from below gets him in the end.
Sorry, I was just stuck on the fact that you've got so many things out to get you.
Hey, the
I'm
list is
Moji Lava
long.
Kitten. Yeah. I'm Moji Lava Kitten playing Maro, who is a dwarven priest of Pharasma. She came here initially on behalf of her order to investigate the claims that the local priest was engaging in all sorts of necromancy. Has since ruled that out, but there is a lot of supernatural happenings here. So she decided to stay and see if she could help out and keep the town safe, and is currently adventuring with this party to protect the town from poison now. So we're off to get supplies.
And I'm Neil from Immersion Diversion playing Peyton, a Titan wrestler. No, sorry, a troll wrestler.
No, too late. We are now wrestling Titans. All right. So, guys, you're gonna hit the Thistletop, and as soon as you do so, the trees start to move as you watch a giant mountain suddenly start to stand up. Boom! I heard some guy
Don't worry,
wants
guys,
to
I
throw
got
down.
this.
Puts on a giant luchador mask the size of like a building.
And then we all point to
we
Peyton and be like,
we feed it
"She's the
Peyton."
one."
Yeah. It starts off by going, ay, 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 and then just drop kick, boom, 2 feet directly onto his chest.
Throw him off, but no. No, Peyton is he's just a resident of the town and hopes kind of grew up helping the town out a bit, but now is kind of doing his own thing, trying to save it as well, helping out his childhood friend Nawalia. And
real quick. You are aware you had an idea long ago for Peyton. And now you are a resident of Sandpoint who has always been a helpful young lad, always saving people and just wants to be the hero this town truly deserves. This feels very much like how we started off with Peyton.
okay, Peyton's a thug.
Is
He's trying to
he?
be a thug. It's not he's not good at it. That's what I keep saying every session.
No, it's not that he's not
That's
good at
what
it.
I'm
It's that
saying.
you, Neil, never commit to doing anything thug related or adjacent. It's like someone who is like going like, okay, so here I am, okay, wanting to be a pilot. Sir, you're working at a patisserie. Yeah, no, I know. And I wake up every morning and I make bread and I get all the ingredients and stuff and
I
spend
flew
the
to
entire
work.
day making bread. But I assure you, that I was
He makes the bread in little plain forms.
no. He
You know
doesn't
what-
even
you know what I
doesn't even get
feel?
that far. Doesn't even get that far.
We need a bar brawl. That's
okay,
it. We just
so-
need
so I'm
to
gonna-
a bar brawl.
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna put my foot down here. Now, let's say you did work at a pub, right? You worked at a pub. That's fine.
Yes.
People can work at pubs. That's okay. You don't have to be this surly pirate with a gold tooth who spits tobacco to be at a pub. But right now, here and now, to my audience, to your fellow players, and to me, I'm giving you the one chance to retcon having been an actual thug if you commit to just not being a thug. Because otherwise, I'm going to make fun of you for the entire
fine.
campaign because you keep telling people you're a thug and proceeding to do absolutely nothing related to being a thug, apart from, by the way, using a weapon called a makuhital, which is a Garundian weapon that has shark teeth on it because, sure, it's cool.
Makuhito.
It's a makuhital. It is.
Yeah, it is.
It's what it actually is, okay? It is a tribal weapon used traditionally to sacrifice people on altars to gods of Shibalba, which is a place in Pathfinder, for fun fact, okay? Now, I'm glossing over enough stuff with this. So tell me right here and now, from your orphanage time through to your working in a pub, through to you being an adventurer and helping the spirit of Nualia try to end these 7 dooms, are you a thug? You can
No.
be. You can be, but you need to commit to it.
I need to commit. I'm not good at committing.
Okay,
I'll
good.
try.
Then you're not a thug. You never were a thug.
I know what
You're a
thug is.
sweet little fucking cinnamon roll. Done. All right.
He's just really fucking
Good. I'm happy.
strong.
I'm really glad that I could resolve that. That was probably one of the biggest unresolved parts of my story thus far, right? Is I sat there and I figured out, it's like, who in town hates Peyton and why? And now I need to find a reason for Meisha to hate you, which I figure putting a wedding ring on her while she was dead that she can never take off, I feel like I've got that covered. Okay. Sorry to interrupt your backstory. Please continue.
No, I think you covered it all.
Have we? Okay. You sure? Well, Mr.
I'm sure.
Okay. Well, where you are now, what is Peyton's overall goal? What is their modus operandi? What is their what is the thing they want to achieve?
Well, Peyton's goal is to help the town be unpoisoned from the poison that was affecting the well.
Yep.
But at the same time, Meisha has asked him to be a little more selfish. So he's going to be trying his best to do that and just basically do what he wants.
Schoolia, did I say that?
But as long as it's still helping people. But
Okay, just checking.
what?
No, it's fine.
Dude, what? What?
Look, I mean, he could have been right. I just you know me. I don't know shit like that. Okay, cool. Just checking.
Well, yes and no. It was that don't always sacrifice himself for her.
Ah, right.
Yeah,
Yep.
it
Okay.
wasn't-
That makes that
Yeah,
sounds
yeah.
that
Yeah,
sounds.
so
It wasn't quite like go be selfish now. No.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
Okay.
it's the don't be the sacrificial lamb for me.
Yeah, don't go martyring yourself is the takeaway, But I mean, hey, like
Yeah.
some selfishness is good. I will say that, it's a good thing. Okay, there you go. All right, good, excellent, wonderful. And by the way, I want to let everyone know that this is the very first time, but definitely now won't be the last time that I, as a DM, have just taken someone's backstory off them. Like I'm like, no, if you don't know how to use it, you can't have it.
No. I mean, that's happened before. I'm pretty sure.
I mean,
Also,
I'm sure
technically
with
you can-
me, so.
Technically, you can still do it to Sandero because she's supposed to be haunted.
that's true. That's
Yeah.
true. Also, Tony, fun fact as well. Did you know that I think in that same region they export bodyguards, and I say that it's an actual trade. They actually send people overseas from that region to go and be like bouncers and bodyguards and stuff because they fun little knowledge of the word thug there in chat if you want to read it. Okay. Good. Wonderful. And not appearing in today's episode is, of course, our friend Sean, who plays the role of Titus, our champion of Shaylin, who is here because he stole a quest from his master. And Navander, who is a ranger whose wife, the infamous elven ranger Shalelu, was unfortunately lobotomized by an old enemy, and Navander has been trying to keep things together while helping this group. So yeah, that's where we're at. Now, guys, before we kick off today's session, we have one last person to thank, and that is our lovely audience members. Let's speed through how you guys can be a part of the action today. First of all, just by watching the show, you earn channel points that can be used at any point in time in order to influence the game. Inside bonuses, wandering bosses, divine intervention, divine healing, and so much more is available at the touch of a button. So go and check those out. Then, of course, we have our monetary donations, which all go towards the DAG survival check, because, hey, DAG needs to survive in order to continue doing all this cool stuff. So first of all, you can earn a number of different rewards, which are far more tangible. As always, we tell people, please donate generously, but please donate responsibly as well. Here they are: $5 hero points or jinx points. Hero points are the red marks, jinx points are the purple ones. Hero points, good for players. They prevent them to stop death, let them reroll, and petition me for stuff that isn't in the rules. Jinx points can counteract hero points, make bad guys roll with advantage, or complicate things ever so slightly. $10 I will draw from a deck of plot twists, a story-based improv plot twist that allows me to go, I have this one. What are the odds? And then I insert that into the story somehow, because I need to punish myself for reasons. Then, of course, we have our $20 donation, which, of course, is the coveted golden natural 20. All my players except Westonson has one, and I don't have them, but they are effectively a critical hit. So you go get the critical hits, because that is a cool thing. Then we have our $50 donation, which is either a draw from the Harrow deck, which is a fortune-telling deck. I read out a prophecy, and for the next 3 games, if our heroes can achieve that prophecy through their actions or influences throughout the game, they will get a massive boon from the creature within the Harrow. In addition, they get a plus 1d6 on any stat roll associated with that Harrow. Lastly, we have our $100 secret menu item. The $100 secret menu item is going to be something that my players have now invited upon themselves, because why the hell not? And that is going to be a thing I am thus dubbing the Goblin Overload. The Goblin Overload is going to be this. In our current adventure, we are going to have a ton of goblins. With Goblin Overload mode activated, every $2 will bring about a goblin. And that goblin will have a personality, a name, an NPC, whatever the audience member who donated that $2 will add to the encounter another goblin, and then another, and then another, and then another, and then another, for an infinite amount. The secret menu item will automatically come with 50 goblins. That will, of course, be a tribe, and the person who donates for the secret menu item will get to name the tribe, decide on their quirks, as well as their disposition towards the group. They may hate the group, they may love the group. I mean, who knows? That'll be it. But it'll be a permanent fixture in the region as well, because we have Stu, who is, of course, the goblin from back in town, who is currently head of the Goblin Embassy in Sandpoint, and this may be a tribe that our heroes will be pushing into to join Sandpoint, maybe. That way, when Matt comes back as Navander and sees all the good work you've done, there'll be a tribe of goblins taking over the town of Sandpoint. And you can call it whatever you want. It's like, okay, these goblins, they're going to be called the poop flingers. Why are they called the poop flingers? Well, they fling poop. What's that? You want to have an entire tribe of goblins called the bee's knees, and all they do is throw beehives at people? That's what happens. The town of Sandpoint becomes the world's largest apiary. Done. So yes, that is pretty much it. Okay. Are you ready? We good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
We're ready.
Pablo Feeds. Thank you for joining. I hope that you enjoy whatever nonsense I'm about to impose upon your day. I also apologize profusely. Okay. Without any further ado, our adventure continues in the town of Sandpoint, as our heroes have now realized that a mass poisoning has undergone, or has now afflicted the town. The well that lies at its center, the heart of, pretty much the heart of everything, like washing water, drinking water, all of that, has been tainted and has poisoned a large group of civilians, many of which who are currently seeking treatment at the Temple of, or the Cathedral of Sandpoint, as well as an orphanage that our heroes visited with what little curative that the town had. The apothecary, a man by the name of Potica, has asked our heroes to head to Thistletop, an old goblin fortress, in order to try and find the reagents of the last blue spider lilies so that they may bring them back to town and create more of the cure. This is our current quest, and this is what our heroes are embarking upon. Now, what you guys know about Thistletop, let's get a society check from everyone. Also, Tony, thank you so much for the $40 tip. That is so kind and so generous of you, you lovely, beautiful legend, you. And Cookie coming in with the secret menu item. Now, I didn't mention this before, but I will mention this as well. If you donate for the goblins, you also get the regular donation as well. So let me know what you would like with that $40. Hero points, Jinx points. You can give a nat 20 to Westonson and myself. You know, it's up to you. But you also get that as well. So right now...
I like how you're glossing over Peyton doesn't have a nat 20 either.
Oh yeah, Peyton also doesn't have a nat 20. You can also give Peyton a nat 20, I guess. I don't know why. I think it's because I saw Navanders and I thought, because he's not there, you know, like, yeah. Okay.
He's like,
Since he's not there, Peyton can
So-
steal his.
So with that, we now have 70 goblins in this tribe. So let me write this down real quick. And Cookie, send me the parameters of your goblins. Let me just add the note here. Here we go. So there it is. Goblin tribe. Twitch tribe. There we go. There we go. Okay.
Twitch tribe.
So, population. Currently, 70 goblins. Chieftain. We'll come up with a chieftain in a moment. Notable.
You have 4.1 thousand Twitch followers. If it's going to be the Twitch Goblin Tribe, there's your list of names.
That is true. That is true. But we're gonna be building the tribe. I feel like 4,000 is like not
The
a
chieftain's
reflection.
name is Cookie.
Yeah.
Oh, I know, but I was thinking you can start pull the name from the list. If it's only 70,
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
so
Okay.
Cookie Mon could be running around killing Peyton.
All right. 1 hero point for Westonson. 1 hero point
The
for
Vander's running
Peyton.
around killing Twitch.
2 hero points and a Neil.
Sorry.
Okay. 2 jinx points for me, as well as a nat 20 for me. Thank you so much, Tony. And then a hero point for Peyton and Westonson.
Oh, thank you.
There we go.
Yeah, okay.
Where's my hero point button? Jinx point, nat 20. There they are, hero points. Okay. Which, of course, now fills us up on hero points. So thank you so much for that, Tony.
Ooh.
Okay. So, Cookie, what I need from you is I need a tribe name, I need a chieftain name, and I need a quirk for the tribe. So the quirk for the tribe is usually something that the tribe specializes in. This could be that they burn things. This could be that, again, the bees thing. Could be that they're all swimmers. They could be that they worship a giant snake. You know, there is something about them. It can be literally anything. I'd say maybe suggest 3 things, and we will make that the tribe. Yep, you can have plenty of time. All the time you need, but that Twitch tribe is there. And Tony, you get, because you hit the $10 threshold, which I was setting, you get 4 named goblin NPCs. So, choose your 4 names, and they become named goblins within the tribe, and put them in chat. Also, Haydn, thank you so much, and welcome from Germany. It's also quite late in Germany. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying warm. I know it is cooling up over there, but I also know that the Germans are a hearty people with hearty bread. Because apparently our bread is like cake to you people, which I would agree, having eaten it. All right. Are we good? We there? Quest time. Time for questing. Westonson, Thanks to the aid of
Yes.
Peyton, you now ride atop Shadow Mist, a large and burly black stallion. The rest of you ride your horses and begin to make your way northward towards Thistletop. Now, the countryside spans outwards and looks quite beautiful, to be perfectly honest. You've not really traveled in this direction all that much in your time in Sandpoint. Most of your journey has taken you to the pit, which has led to the eastern side of Sandpoint, but now you're heading directly north along the coast. The hinterlands... Ooh, well, that's good, but I want a map. Can I have... Well, there we go. Yeah, okay. Okay, so the hinterlands are quite... There we go. The hinterlands are quite beautiful. And as you can see here, traveling... Well, actually, I said you're traveling north. You're actually not. You're traveling west. Whereas the Devil's Plateau, which is where you were heading before, was to the south. So, you know, you're kind of heading in that direction. You are now heading across the coast this way to Thistletop. The horses ride straight and true as you pass the mountains of Ravenroof, through the Shank Woods and the Tickwood forests, and begin to head through around the Nettlewood by coasting around Pauper's Grave and following the path there. During this period of time, we're going to do a campfire scene. The campfire scene is where a player chooses a question or picks a question, and the group will answer in character among their journey. Thistletop is 6 to 8 miles, so one question will suffice. Who would like to go?
I think at the moment Morrow only has questions for Peyton. So if anyone else has group questions,
Well,
go for it.
well, ask the question. This is the time for it.
Yes. So Morrow will. Is Peyton riding his own horse, or is he riding with Westinson? I don't remember.
You're riding with Westinson, I believe.
Oh, Peyton. Okay. Okay. She's going to pull, get her horse to come up around to talk and say, so, what is the deal with this Noen?
Well, he's pretending to be my brother, but he is also one of the clones that we've seen in the pit.
Ah, a clone, I see. Seems like a problem, especially if I'm catching the right mood that Misha, she's pretty close to him.
I mean, as much as I don't like him, at the beginning it was kind of not great.
Mara, you probably sense a certain amount of uncertainty and unease coming from Peyton's body language. The question isn't like prohibited or anything like that, but you can kind of tell that thinking about Meisha and Noen together, kind of in any way, definitely has Peyton kind of on edge here. Not on edge like like about to snap kind of way, but like on edge as in you can tell that you've said something that's made him a little. Sorry, I just saw the goblin names. They're fucking brilliant.
The one you gotta watch out for is Bob.
Yeah. Watch out for Bob. Everyone else has silly names. Bob's serious. Bob's like,
Bob's gonna stab you in the face. He's not gonna wait for a behind.
What's the name of the? No, never mind. I'll save that for later.
So, I see. Maybe this is better as a private conversation. Maybe I can give you some advice.
What kind of advice? I mean, he's basically me, but better.
Is he, though? It's just a clone. Does he even have a soul?
Yes, but he also cares for Misha just as much.
Does he, or is it just your memories?
Kind of hard. Don't honestly know anymore, Morrow. But if he could stand up to me at that night when that happened, and I could stand up to him, and he basically like felt anything from that, then that was my mistake, and I feel bad. I haven't gotten a chance to talk to him yet, though.
Well, seems like he's perhaps in the way of you mending things with Misha.
What are you getting at?
Nothing. Just having a conversation. But something we should talk about at some point. I mean, it seems to be bothering you. I'm here to help.
I know you are. And you're helping so much.
I could help you. After all, it's just a clone. And she'll just pull her horse away.
Yeah.
All right, Cinderella and Westonson. Let's get a question from you guys that you two can be discussing while they're talking.
I told you about the word of Azathoth.
Yeah, that's right. Tell him all about Azathoth and how he brings darkness into the places that people don't recognize. I'm sure we can convince Cinderella to become a loyal follower. I mean, we can see how devoted he is to Siren Ray. So, Azathoth definitely will like to bring her into the fold. How strong do you think her bones are?
Well, she looks like she had a lot of calcium. Barely. I'll sit around the campfire and look across at Cinderella.
It's not a literal campfire. The campfire is just a phrase, a term,
Yeah. So one time when you're
Campfire
on the dusty trail,
Just not burning your horse.
it's actually just Peyton.
There's a campfire steam. Stop struggling. Yeah.
The main is on fire.
Yes, he's now a nightmare. So I'll run up next to Cinderio. So, why? I'm kind of curious. I've talked to a few people, and Evander isn't all that keen on what's going on. What drives you to help the spirit of this wayward person that did considerable damage to you and the rest of the town? I say you worship the god of redemption, or is it possibly more?
Oh, it's You could say it's bit of a convoluted tale. I mean, I knew her before the dark influences that claimed her. made her unrecognizable to most, but to me, she's still that glimmer of light that helped not long after the fire that obviously caused so much destruction. It was a very gentle hand at the time. Not just me, even to Peyton and Meisha in town as well, as you might imagine, being so young and naive. And obviously, her influence at the time was just a shining light.
So it's the memory and the hope that somewhere underneath what you've seen is what you remember.
Yeah, even if it's just a glimmer, that shows that not everything was tainted. And in part, my own prayers that the evilness that was visited upon her could be undone. Because at the time I was just too young to help protect things from happening.
Well, in the end, you're right, and that it is still somewhere under there.
Unfortunately, the evils that were visited on her, I suspect, are still in town. As part of the big drive, I mean, the goblins were one element, or probably a manifestation of one of them. And my hope is if I can show that even they can be turned around, then everything else can be as well. It might feel as though it's a big step, but for me it's potentially the first of the small steps.
Well, from my history, and just ask you one favor. When you're digging around and looking outside Sandpoint and for the evils that twisted her, be sure to sometimes look within her and Sandpoint. Because sometimes it comes from closer to home than you expect.
Yes, finding out that our own father was, well, not the man that we presumed at the time, is certainly one of the many lessons that shaped several of us in town.
All right. As you continue your discussion, you see kind of over the ridge here, you can see a large series of bramble. They're too tightly packed in order for you to take your horses any further. You'll need to go on foot. While Westinson and Morrow, you are of a stature that could probably crouch, just lowering your head a little bit in order to avoid the brambles that make up the ceiling of this small, like, sort of brush area. Sindera and Peyton, you'll need to kind of crawl a lot lower in order to make your way through.
Okay.
Being short has advantages occasionally.
Occasionally.
It's not so great when you got to get something off the high shelf.
You're just in the wrong house then.
You crash into the bramble. Right. It starts to stab your horses. Your horses are really disgruntled. They start to panic. They all run off the cliff. You all fall off with them.
See, I told you I wouldn't make it to episode 75.
Wouldn't Shadow Mist just clomp right through it? He just kind of like just pull it.
Yeah, I imagine we're probably trying to lead them very carefully through the bramble.
Yeah, no.
Well, do you remember the bit where I said that the bramble is so thick that you can't take the horses?
Yeah, the horses.
Yeah, we gotta leave the horses.
It was like literally the first thing I said.
Sorry.
Yeah. And then it proceeded.
We did say we're
then no one proceeded to do anything about that information. Hence,
I was waiting to get the interject to say we find a suitable meadow, but you know.
Why would I interject with that? I search for a
No,
suitable
for
meadow.
me waiting to interject into the party for
Oh,
everyone
right,
else that's
right, right.
talking.
Yeah, okay. We're going then.
It's our
Yeah.
fault. Go ahead, Suai.
Yeah. Well, clearly we need to tie up the horses. Hopefully we can find a suitable place just off the beaten trail such that no one thinks to potentially try and steal them.
Mhm.
So I suspect we might need these on the way back.
I don't think anyone could steal this one.
Very
Very
few-
Shadowmere.
Yeah, well, very few people actually come around this way. The other side of the Pauper's Grave is quite... It's not treacherous, but it is quite a difficult place to go for what is effectively nothing. There are a few handfuls of fishermen, but even then they don't head anywhere near the Nettlewood in order to do any of their fishing. So you're pretty good. You can see that there are several trees that you can tie up the horses to, which you can do at your leisure before entering the bramble.
Yeah, no, Mara will find a good spot for the horse so it can reach something to eat. And
Probably some
Tight.
tall grass, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yep. They just...
kind of place the horse behind Shadow Mist Jr. Figure he's gonna bite anybody who comes near. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Like,
these
that
horses
was
are
the
well
horse is
protected.
safe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
He can probably even rip off the rope that he's tied to.
Yeah, you watch
Or
the whole.
leather.
You watch as Westonson and Shadow Mist kind of looks at you directly in the eye. It just doesn't break physical eye contact. And then what it does is with its hooves, it grabs hold of the rope and just goes in front of you.
With its hooves, it just stands up.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever watched the old cartoon Brave Star?
Yes.
Horse stands up.
No. Okay, cool. You're ready to go into the bramble. As I mentioned, crawling and ducking down, you managed to make your way into this rather compact area. There is a pungent smell here. You're fairly sure the goblins use this as kind of narrow passageways to eventually lead you to Thistletop. As you begin to make your way... Ta-da! We have a map. Alright, and our heroes are over here. You may navigate through the maze as you see fit.
Is this all bramble still, or was it just entering it?
You're entering the bramble.
Oh, okay, so we are currently in the.
All right. Anyone have any clue of which way to go? Or do we just pick a random direction?
Well, from what we can see, from here, it looks like there's an open area to our right.
You can't see
With a
an
big
open...
long.
You can't see any of the open areas.
I can't see
You
over
see,
here.
You see... oh, sorry, yeah. No, that's not in the bramble, though.
No, I know. Well, that's what I'm. Okay.
Yeah, the bramble's over here.
Yeah.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, so
Sorry.
we need to go through.
Gotcha.
So this is probably
My
like
bad.
marching order type thing.
It looked like that was the entrance.
Yeah,
so
no,
I
I
was
see
like,
what you're
we
saying,
were
yeah.
in the entrance. Okay. All right.
You should probably take lead, Peyton. I think you would be good at that.
Considering Peyton and myself would have to crawl, do we want one of you to
I'll
walk
stay
through?
with them. Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to suggest that
Cool.
Morrow, you take the lead, since Peyton would be constricted, and you would have more freedom.
We'll
of
go
movement.
together. Yeah.
If you want someone to look after the horses, I can look after the horses, Westonson. Gosh, it would be an honor to look after your horses.
Sounds like a
I
plan.
forgot. We could see him and hear him, right?
No.
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 Okay, that's what I thought.
The cockroach on Westonson's shoulder crawled down the side of his body and across his leg, down across the room, all across the floor of the forest bed, and then up onto Shadow Mist. Shadow Mist reacts to something moving up his arm. But there you go. That's where he is as he salutes you.
All right. Before I go in, I think I do have a healing potion because I was affected by the poison still from before. But now that I'm no longer poisoned, I still have that half HP, correct?
Yes.
Like
correct.
my max is back to normal, but I still have the 36.
No. Your max HP is that until you rest, until you have a proper sleep.
Oh, but I thought once the poison went away, it's...
Oh, no, the poison's just not going to keep ticking you down.
Oh.
Yeah.
So my max is still 36. Oh, shit.
Oh, then I'll take lead then. You should pull
shit.
up behind me. Yeah, let's go.
What time of day is it?
It's about 11 o'clock. It's still pretty early.
Alright, I'll remember that. Just so if I do go over 36, I can then let you know.
All right. You begin to make your way into the brambles, pushing aside the makeshift entrance. You can see 3 pathways that lie before you, one directly forward and one to your left and one to your right. Obviously, the way behind you is where you came in.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Do we always just go right if we're in a maze?
It depends if there's any obvious tracks as we found in the pit.
You do see a lot of goblin tracks. They seem to lead to the right.
Question is, do we go a different way, or do we think that they are headed exactly where we need to go?
Not a firm believer in coincidence, but also goblins tend to collect things. So if there are any useful flowers and herbs in that direction, they may have already grabbed them.
So true.
I feel like this, considering the flashback, this is probably where Cinderella would offer the insight to the other two.
Mm-hmm.
That the reason we'd had the blue spider lilies at the orphanage was because Noralia basically got it from here, where these goblins are. And she had a relationship with these goblins.
She did. In fact, I think it is reasonably well documented that these were the Thistletop goblins were originally the ones responsible for the attack on Sandpoint, led by Noalia as well. And this is Thistletop, of course, so this is where they're from. I'll be back in 2 seconds. When you guys get a chance to, I would like you to pick a direction, stop moving there, and make a stealth roll if you are stealthy.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah,
back
I
in 2
can't
seconds.
technically get through the bramble, by the way.
Okay. So, is it facing the map? Are we talking the right as like,
Yes.
okay. Just like, don't make me try to imagine myself.
So,
So
if
we're
these are
headed
the-
this way.
Yeah, Dag's directions will always be relative to what we see on the map, if it helps.
Perfect. Then I guess we're going this way.
No,
Yeah.
through the
And,
brambles, which we can get to, as in...
yeah, so
This
we'd
way?
be going
Here.
here and then over here.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
Our
Is that, like,
tokens
clickable?
can't get... Well, there's the
I
bramble
can't see
bit
anything.
here, which is technically a door that we're...
Yeah.
physically
Okay,
can't get
got
past.
it.
We
So,
entered
yeah,
from
we're
the
gonna-
bottom
That's
of
what
the
we're
map.
Right.
crawling through, if it helps.
We showed up at the bottom of the map, basically.
I got turned around. Okay, cool. So we're gonna go up and
Yeah. And he
follow the
said to
tracks.
make a stealth roll for when we're beyond it.
Yes.
Yep.
Right.
If
Let's
these are
see.
the same goblins that were... Oh, sweet. If these are the same goblins that were with Nawalia, what if we... Do you think they would just... If we told them we were friends with Nawalia, they'd... No? Okay.
Well, we
Uh,
don't know who these goblins would be at this
Yeah.
point.
Dag, we can't get our tokens beyond the bramble, by the way.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah, so we're starting that way.
Alright. And we rolled stealth.
Oh, there I am. Okay. We're heading that way.
Okay.
Westinson's got the bird.
Oh god, we've still got that curse. We're supposed to roll disadvantage
Yeah.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You all are
Nice.
cursed?
Yep.
Tomorrow's not, just us.
For the folks at home, how did the two of you get cursed?
Secret
No, we
menu
all
item.
got cursed. Secret menu item. Which was any time we try to roll a stealth check, a black crow croaks to make everyone aware of us. And it's also part of the same curse that when we eat or drink, it's very, very loud.
Like, and that's in person, like for real character, like people. When we eat,
Mhm.
our characters are eating, and it makes the loud sounds.
Hmm?
which we keep forgetting.
Oh boy.
And then
Y'all
there's
got
also
rookers.
if we ask about information about the Seven Dooms, a body, an article of clothing explodes off of our body.
Alright.
And that
And
happened
we
in the
broke
manor.
OG again.
So if I ask you guys a question, your clothes are just gonna blow off.
No, it's if you ask the GM a question. Like if you had just asked.
okay, okay.
Yeah. Then your clothes
What level are
explode
you
off.
guys?
7.
Uh,
Uh-oh.
That's fine. Okay. As you are attempting to make your way around, Westonson, you are particularly loud, having
Mhm.
critically failed. But so has Peyton,
Oh.
Cinderial.
The 20.
Maro has just regularly failed. So you are
Wow,
all
they're
making a
very-
copious amount of noise.
Yeah. They hear really well.
Damn.
As you get to about here, which way are you going, sorry?
We're going this way. To the right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Please move forward 15 feet.
5,
I
10,
think that was 15
15, pretty much.
From where I was. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how
Cinderella
Cinderella
got
ended up in the
fast.
lead.
Oh yeah, why are you up there, Cinderio? You weren't supposed to be in the
Because I
lead.
moved myself there because that's the way we were going, and everyone else just stayed behind.
Well, because I went
I
diagonal,
didn't know how
so I
far
went
we
5,
should
10,
go
15.
before. Yeah.
So.
Okay.
5, 15 from diagonal.
Once you get to there, you begin to hear a noise.
Glug, 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 as we just hear from the sky.
Um,
No, no, that's our curse, not Mad Dice.
It's peanut butter jelly time! Peanut butter jelly time! Way out, way out, way out, way out. There you go, there you go, there you go, there you go. It's peanut butter jelly, 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 peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. And
Oh, freaking.
that is what is occurring in front of you as 2 goblins who are here and here.
Glad we didn't meet a banana phone.
Okay, there. Hear you arriving. Okay, these are 2 goblins who have names. Let me just pull this up here
They-
because I have my goblin thing. This is Peanut Butter and his brother Jelly Time. Yep, that was the requested NPC goblin names. Thank you to Tony for the donations. As the 2 of them see you show up, they look like they were trying to surprise you with song.
It works.
They,
caught us off guard.
They're waiting. They look at you.
What's the name of that song?
It's peanut butter jelly time. And they start again.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Kind of catchy.
They do it again.
No, it's kind of a catchy tune.
It's peanut butter jelly. Yeah, they keep going.
Nice.
Baseball bat.
Would you mind pointing us in the direction of Thistletop?
Thistletop? Thistletop? We know where Thistletop is. Yes, we do. Of course we know where Thistletop is. Where's Thistletop? I don't know. It's this way. This way. Yes, yes, follow us, follow us. Okay.
Right.
But there are rules to going to Thistletop.
Okay.
What are the rules?
All right. Step 1. Line up here. Quick, quick, quick. We don't have all day. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Like there?
Here?
Or just along the line?
In front of us. Come on, right here. He points in front of the dirt
Are
in
we?
front of him.
Are we?
No, not behind me. He swats you away. What are you doing? Don't crawl over me, you weirdo.
Oh,
Hold on, our
that's where I was
friend's
standing,
here.
and then I was standing behind
Where's your
you,
other
and
friend?
then she's like, no, behind me. And I was like, okay.
Westonson. They saw you too.
Mm-hmm.
They look at each other and they look at
He's-
you, and one of them just says, "This is the shittest line I've ever seen."
I
Daryl,
purposely
move over
don't
to your right
keep-
a little bit.
Yeah.
We can make
Yeah,
this one happy.
We're the supporting cast. That's the front line.
Ah!
Go
Come on.
Ah.
You gotta come up to the front line with us. Come on.
Westonson?
Morrow's gonna try to grab Westonson closer. There
Okay.
you go.
And then they look over at Peyton and say, scooch over, make room, make room.
Oh, sorry. I'll squish it all for. Oh.
There we go.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Now, place your hand upon your nose. Place your hand upon your
I'm
nose.
just thinking goblin rituals. Dang it.
Hand, not finger. Hand. Hand. Okay.
Okay.
Now repeat after me. I insert name here.
I
insert name here.
Good. Hereby solemnly swear
Hereby
solemnly
solemnly
Swear
to not try and kill members.
to not
to try and kill members.
What?
That was not me. Do
Peyton,
not try and kill members.
Peyton, make a deception check.
I didn't say that. That was Weston.
No, sorry, Westonson, make a deception check.
It's like, what? No.
This is Weston's worst skill.
I mean, I've been better at it, but
You
Alright.
can't even promise to not try.
As
They
a
didn't say you couldn't.
as a crit failure, both of the goblins look at you. You know, they pause for a little bit, and if you don't say the words, we'll go to a different scene. But Westonson, they are eyeballing you.
I
Westonson.
will not try to kill any members of the Goblin Clan.
They keep an eye on you and they keep going. That being shown the great secret of Thistletop is a great honor, and we will respect it.
Being shown the secrets of Thistletop is a great honor, and we will respect it.
Yes.
They remove their
being
hands.
shown, yeah.
Okie doke. So, with that being said, you will now receive the blessing of the Potts Ridge Goblin Tribe.
Partridge?
Yes.
Great.
So, place your hands in the air, like this.
And you wave them like you just don't
Wave
care?
around like you just don't care. Hands up. Okay.
Yeah, they're up.
Okay, there are 4 parts to this gesture. So once your hands are up, reach for the sky.
Okay, reaching for the
Looking at
sky.
Cinderio. Then down to the ground. They reach down to the ground.
If I did, I'd faceplant the desk. So.
Okay, that's fine. All right, and out to the side.
To the side.
My wall is right there.
Okay, and one hand touching your nose.
I'm gonna use the right hand.
Hi, Raiders. Hi, Raiders.
Hi, Raiders.
Hi, Raiders. This is what's happening. All right.
Pathfinder
Yeah.
calisthenics.
And the other hand then goes to the nose.
Are we dabbing now?
And then
We're
one
feeling
hand
Waiting for it.
then one hand covers one eye.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
And then one hand covers the other eye.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay, good. And then
Mm-hmm.
both hands cover both eyes.
Mm.
And as that happens, you get
I
shoved.
was gonna say
Bastards.
I almost didn't do it, but I did.
Okay.
I actually didn't cover my eyes.
Oh, okay, then you can make a reflex save.
Because if they're covering theirs, I don't have to cover mine.
Makes sense.
I cannot roll high tonight.
That's fine. All right. So as the goblins then shove you all, you begin to fall into a large cavern. It plummets you down about 40 to 50 feet before you splash hit this body of water. As you sort of paddle back up to get to the surface, it's not quite choppy, but this is ocean water. Basically, you can see a little bit further on, there's like a little canal that sort of reaches out back towards like Thistletop and the like cliff face. But down here, it's like a little secret cove, so that's protected from the tide, the wind, and the water, and all that jazz. Well, not the water, because the water's there, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, what do you do as you swim to the surface?
Curse goblins.
Why didn't we see that hole in the first place?
You did.
I know. It's like,
You hear a
I knew
voice.
something was gonna happen.
You hear a voice calling you down. You guys still alive? No, they died. You owe me a coin. Yeah. Owe me a coin. 'Cause I guess the people died. People died in the hole. In the hole. Not blessed by God.
They had a rope. Then throw my little water and trip him in here.
Just...
How deep is this water?
It's about maybe 10 foot deep. It's not that. It's deep enough that if you swam down, you could swim down, but it's not deep enough that you would like be unable to grab a rock and like pull yourself out of the water.
All
Okay.
right.
I will grab a rock and pull myself mostly out of the water, and as I'm merging, I'm throwing an alchemist fire at them.
Okay, so they are. Well, one of them is 40 foot up in the air. Is that gonna reach?
Oh, probably not. I thought they were on the ground.
No. Well, they are. You're not on
No.
the ground.
Yeah,
We're
we're
underground
40 feet
now.
down.
Oh,
I looked at that as well, see whether I could do a warding shot, but they're out of range.
I could guiding bolt them, but
so if I shot Skippy into the air with
Mm-hmm.
instructions to go harass a goblin, would he when he fell back down?
He'd probably go undergo the same thing.
all right. Mara's just gonna start looking for a way out. Like, if hopefully not up.
Well, if you swim towards where the inlet is, you can swim outside and then climb the ridge up.
Yeah.
It's actually not that hard to get out.
I start working my way out.
Yeah.
Fade just yells, I hope that was part of your ritual too.
It is!
Then help us get out.
No, that's not part of the ritual. What you need to do is
Okay, then you jump in here.
what it is you need
But
to
how
get
come you didn't?
you need to
Oh,
get the
then how-
blessing. Shut the fuck up! He throws a rock at your head.
Ah,
Said you need to get the blessing of the god for us to let you into Thistletop. God's down there.
well, why aren't you down here showing us? That's part of the ritual, right?
Good. No. You know jack shit about our ritual. Don't try to get off on telling me how to run my own ritual. I was running this ritual till, since before you were nothing more than a glint in the milkman's eye.
But if this is part of the ritual, then you should be showing us.
Did you literally not hear a single
Mara's
word I
ignoring
just
you.
said?
Sandari, upon hearing what they're saying, implying that something might be down here that to get a blessing of. We'll look around, see if
Yeah,
there's anything
that's why
down
I'm like,
here
let's get out of here.
that
Perception
we might
checks
either need
as you
to
begin to look
collect.
around. I believe Westonson and Morrow are swimming towards the exit. Sindariel has been treading water, as has Peyton.
Mm-hmm.
What do we get?
Oh, are we doing perception checks to see
Yes.
if we...
Yes.
Sweet. All right, come on, roll. Roll, no.
It's not bad.
Natural 20! 34.
Oh.
Nice, Peyton. You let's actually have a look real quick. It's peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
There's a peanut butter sandwich down at the bottom.
Probably not yet.
Oh, there we go. I don't think she's gonna make it. Okay, that's fine. So not on the will save. Stealth check. Okay, let's see how we go. On your perception check. Alright, 29 is the DC to beat, which means only Peyton notices that this large pile of rocks seems to have, rather than a grey, rocky, stony exterior, seems to have something more akin to leather or some sort of very sleek substance. It seems to be lying and hasn't quite noticed you all yet. However, as Westonson and Mara have started paddling, you watch as this large lumbering creature sort of like...
Westonson, Morrow, stop swimming. Come back here as slowly as you can.
Okay.
Stop
Westonson?
swimming, but I'm not going to head back. I'll just tread water to see
Well,
what
actually, yeah, it's probably better just to not
we...
move.
Okay, you're going to tread water?
Is there a shoreline I
Yes.
can climb out of down here?
Not out
Yeah.
of, but you can climb to. Like, so basically you won't sink.
But I'll go to the opposite side away from this shuffling thing and grab onto the side.
All right, you swim over and you grab onto the side. Okay, you're holding on quite tightly, which is fine and dandy.
That thing, and then I just point. Oh.
Maybe. That seems like a good idea.
Okay, you swim over, grab onto the
Yeah.
side. Oh my god, you kind of like
Yeah.
hang on as best you can. Okay, well, let's get into some initiative and see where we go. Okay. All right. Jelly Time is chilling out with peanut butter. He wanted a peanut butter. You want a peanut butter sandwich? Says Jelly Time. Jelly Time's like, no way. I was just thinking about how much I love a peanut butter sandwich. Would you like my jelly sandwich? I would love a jelly sandwich. Somebody fix me frickin', this horse food for lunch, and all I wanted was, was jelly sandwich.
You got your jelly sandwich on
So
my
they
peanut
swap
butter
their
sandwich.
sandwiches. They eat it. They have a good time. That is their turn.
I really hope it's not
You
actual
got your peanut
horse
butter
food.
sandwich on my jelly sandwich.
All right. Westonson, you're up next.
I'm actually just going to hold my action until I see what's happening around me.
Okay, not a
You told
problem.
me to hold up. There's the other side.
All right. Just let
I
me know
would
when you would
choose
like
an
to.
action.
Yeah, just let me know when you'd like to join into the fray.
Okay.
All right, Peyton, you're up next.
All right, I just point to the what I assume to be some kind of creature-looking thing with the leather, and I just say, "That's a big creature over there. Looks like a seal. I don't know what it would be though."
It yawns, revealing rows of razor-sharp teeth.
I remember this, not from a different game, but it was terrifying.
Mm.
To put me up, yay!
Okay, what do you do?
This is is this your? As I whisper to the skies, towards peanut butter and jelly, is this your? What do they call him? A god? Not a goddess, a deity, or what do they say?
They
Blessing
nod. They don't
goddesses.
say anything.
Get a blessing from this thing.
All right, so you're gonna.
I guess yeah. I just gotta hold until it does something. Also,
Mhm.
I guess if it attacks, I'll try to grab it. I'll hold my. I will prepare an action for if it tries to charge at us or me, and then I will grab it.
Okay.
Or attempt to grab it.
In the dark, as you, sort of like fumbling around a little bit, a small stream of light sort of comes from behind you and illuminates the little interior dungeon bit with a very, very fine light. You ready your action, poised for it to strike, which it will probably do in just a moment. Actually, it'll do it right now. All right. The creature. As it sees, obviously, Cinderiel, sort of reasonably in front of it, Westonson and Morrow swimming out to sea, and Peyton kind of eyeballing it directly, like, grr. It's probably going to go for Peyton. That makes sense. It jumps into the water and, like a torpedo, begins to move towards you.
All right. Then when it gets within range, I'll try to grab it.
Okay, make a grapple check as you try to reach out and grab hold of this large beast.
Let me go to my activities, or should I just roll like athletics?
Athletics, please.
Okay. Whoops. I didn't want to grab it. There we
Interesting choice of music at this point.
Oh yeah, that's true. I should.
go.
Okay, let's try that. All right.
So 25. I thought it was an 18, but to get more, but no, it says 25. Oof.
Okay, let's see. Its fort DC is 29 is what you needed.
Ugh.
Goodness.
Oh wait, sorry, no, 19 is what you needed. What am I saying?
Oh,
Yep, 19 is what you needed. All right, you grab hold of it.
awesome. Sweet.
Now what?
Well, that was my action to grab it. So essentially, I think it's kind of grabbing it from the backside.
Mm-hmm.
Unless it tried to eat me or something. Maybe then I grabbed it from the front. I don't know how I would have.
No, if you want to grab it from the back, you can grab it from the back. As it swims over
Yeah, I'll
you,
grab
you
it from
kind
the
of
back.
grab. Oh, sorry, as it sort of slithers, wobbles past you, you grab hold.
Yeah. I'll
Okay.
just kind of go with it.
Okay, that's it.
Yep.
All right.
I was going to say, because that was its action to move up to him.
Yeah, that
his
was
reaction.
his action, my reaction.
All right. Which then brings us tomorrow.
Do I know what this thing is?
Make a nature check. Okay, what'd you get?
Oof, not that great. Got a 19.
You do know what this is. This is an enigmatic creature, a cryptid. It is part seal, part shark. It is called a bunyip.
Okay. Cryptid.
I love bunyums.
Do I know if
Ever
they're
since
dangerous? Like
Super dangerous.
typically, like a dangerous critter?
Oh yeah,
Oh, okay.
they
cool.
are predatory.
Uh,
They pull fishermen off boats and eat them.
Oh, cool. Then I'm not going to feel bad about throwing a divine lance at it.
I mean, you might. Depends.
I mean, I kind of feel bad, but I don't want to get eaten, so I mean,
Also fair. All right, go for it.
yeah. All right, let's see if we can get you. When you 21.
21.
Yes.
21 will hit.
All right. Take this. Bunyip.
All right, 9 points of damage to the bunyip as you strike at it with your divine lance. Okay.
I think that was 3.
That's 2 actions. You have 1 more remaining, Maro.
If I have 1 left, I will cast shield on myself.
Right, you cast shield on yourself. Done and done. Well, the Bunyip did not appreciate being struck by a bolt of light and energy. So while it was at the time maybe eyeballing Cinderial, maybe eyeballing Peyton, it enters the water and beelines towards Maro. Moving
joy.
Yeah, very much living up to its name and moving like a shark as it senses your blood. It opens its mouth and is gonna eat on you.
Okay, let's see.
This is getting me PTSD from Attack of the Swarm, but it's hilarious because I got eaten by it so many times on the ship.
It was pretty devastating.
Oh, you attacked Maizu. You didn't attack Maro.
That's my bad.
26 would not hit Maro.
I'm assuming this basically pulls Peyton along since he was grappling onto the back end of it.
Yeah.
Yes, it will pull Peyton along. All
Hi,
right.
Peyton.
All right. Well, so Maro,
Okay.
it does go to bite you, but you manage to deftly dodge out of the way. With its next action, it'll try again, because why the hell not? I can roll a natural 20. Like this. That was close.
Critical miss.
I'm not going to use my hero point on that one. So, crit fumble. Fumbly. What do I get?
3.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Out of position, it cannot bite you for 1 round.
Ooh.
Nice.
Okay.
Maneuvered around out of the way.
All right. That was the Bunyip. Cinderio.
So, since you described this thing as jumping off of a ledge into the water, that implies that there was a ledge that this thing was resting on.
Yep.
So, Cinderella will swim to the ledge such that she can be out of the actual water.
Not a problem. So you kind of swim over to where the Bunyip was. This will, of course, mean that you are swimming past it, which, unfortunately, it does have an underwater reactive strike. It is called an aquatic opportunity. All right. This time it uses its tail because it can't use its it can't use its jaw. So when you take 5 damage, Neil, can I get you to make a reflex save?
Oh God.
Get down.
You're fine. As it swings its tail, you manage to rotate or climb up high enough that you don't collide with Cinderio.
That was definitely an 18. I don't know.
Why do you have a
I
plus
definitely saw it
17?
roll an 18. Well, I have a plus 17 on there, but I definitely thought I saw it rolled an 18, but it shows a 10. I don't know. I might be
The dice
seeing
don't
things.
lie.
Yeah, no, I know. That's what's confusing me.
All right. Well, if you
But I'm
can't
good.
trust your dice, and you can't rely on the color. The only thing I can do is say that is instead of succeeding, you will fail. I was
The
describing.
27 fails? Okay.
I was describing you succeeding.
Oh, sorry. I don't know. I just...
Started talking over me instead of listening to what I was saying. Yeah, I noticed. Anyway, as I was saying,
Sorry.
thankfully you notice. And, damn, you made me lose my train of thought. The tail. As he swings you via the tail, you climb a little bit higher. Cinderio, you only take the 5 damage. The large creature does not use Peyton for any extra effects. As we then go to Cinderio.
Well, that was Cinderella moving to get on.
All right, yeah,
up to
sorry,
the
yeah,
ledge,
that was
climb up to
the
it.
aquatic opportunity. Yes, that's right. So you can climb. So then you climb up onto the rock, and you are now safe. Which means we're then on to Westonson.
Yes.
Really can't shoot while swimming. Is there enough space on the ledge to join Cinderio?
Yep,
Or is it
yep,
too
yep. And because the attack of opportunity has already been done, you can get up there no problem.
narrow? I will head over there. Is that
All right.
all my actions?
That is. No, just 1 action to climb, 1 action to swim over. So you're good. You got 1 more.
All right, I will attempt to shoot it. Once I choose the correct tab.
Hey, critical hit.
Nice.
All right, 25. That's pretty nasty. How's he looking? Well, that's pretty nasty. All right. Anything extra? All right. The attack goes through. The blood pours down one of its sides. As it does so, it looks like it is about to retreat.
Card 2.
Card 2. Card 2 it is. Okay. Piercing.
Yes.
It has 1d4 persistent bleed damage as you take a broad swipe. Alright. Anyone doing anything else? As it sort of clambers very slowly, trying to get up. It's not doing well, but it is trying. As we go to your two goblins who aren't going to do anything, and then, of course, Peyton.
Alright. So I'm still on its back.
Mm-hmm.
I wish to once again I'm going to, because I'm still grappling it, can I use this grapple to kind of almost restrain its side, so if it charges someone it can't turn, so if it misses them it keeps going and crashes?
Yeah, sure, I got no problem with that. Make a make an athletics check to try and grab onto it. Basically you're aiming for like underneath one of its like fins so that you can like pull it off to one side or the other.
Yeah. That is a 14.
Oh, nice. 29?
29.
Easy done. All right, he gains the slow condition. Which, with his already stacking slow, he only gets one action in his next turn.
Nice.
Okay. Anything else from Cinderio? I mean, sorry, not Cinderio, Peyton. Anything else from Peyton?
No, just hoping that that if it charges someone that I can possibly make it crash instead of turning with that, so yep.
All right. Maro, you're up next.
Oh, are you guys gonna make me kill it? But she said I was
Yes.
retreating. She was gonna leave it, but Peyton's not getting off.
If it's heading for the ocean, you know it's going to go after a fisherman in the future.
No. She'll chuck another.
Bane
divine
just
weapon
yells,
at
"It's
it.
undead!" No, just kidding.
Undead.
It's a
You
Nambe.
don't know it.
She's gonna throw another one at
Lasagna.
it.
It's a Zanyip.
All right, a solid hit with another Divine Lance. As it flies out and hits Maro. Maro hits it.
Yeah.
9 points of damage. Oh! This, of course, brings us to the do or die. However, this is a very unique do or die because do is going to be the kill. Die is going to be he is going to escape.
Nah, I don't want to give him a chance to get away.
Okay.
So yeah, I will just shield myself again.
Okay. Done.
In case
Shield
he
is
comes
done.
to bug me. Yep.
All right.
Boop.
Westonson, we're back up to you, I believe.
It should have been the
no.
Bunyip.
It should have been Bunny up
The
next.
Bunyip? Oh, sorry. Yes, it's the Bunyip. I don't know why that missed. All right. The Bunyip is going to retreat. Goes into the water and then begins to swim out to sea.
If it's going through a crack, can I then try to move its fin to try and get it to crash into one of the sides?
Unfortunately, your readied action was based on if they charged at someone, which
Okay.
they're not doing.
Okay.
All right, so they are heading out to sea. They have traveled
Ah.
120 foot.
Bye, Peyton.
Bye. Stab him on the way out.
Another speed that's healing.
Yeah, no, I don't have anything that reaches that far.
Because didn't you say when he had one action because of the stacking slowed anyway?
Oh yeah, you're right. It only has one action, so it's,
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's only 40 foot away.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Oops, don't want that. All right. After that comes Cinderial.
So this thing's now underwater, swimming away.
Yes, it is underwater about 50 foot away from you.
Other than Cinderella looking around the little cavern area that we're in to make sure that there's no other creatures,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she would actually do anything because obviously Peyton's effectively now underwater, so he'd struggle to hear her.
All
Even
right.
though she'd probably be yelling at him to try and say, "Just let it go, you fool!"
You hear Peyton from underwater. It's what's she saying?
Yep.
I think she's saying hold tight. Okay.
100%.
Yeah, Cinderella wouldn't do anything else.
All
there's no
right.
point.
After that, we go to Westinson.
Guns firing into water isn't the best at long range.
It is not. It'll be half damage.
In which case,
half
I will
damage.
just reload and start looking at the exit that leads out of here.
That's the direction the creature is going.
Oh. Oh, in which case, I'll reload and then shoot it.
All right, take a shot. Yeah, there's only one. There's only
Damn.
one exit. A critical hit. All right, describe the death of the bunyip, please.
The round just goes through the water and through it. Nice, clean, efficient, and it just starts floating up.
It does indeed. Its blubbery hide causing it to float as it rises to the surface, with Peyton still grappling it for dear life.
When you examine the entrance of the shot, it came like the bullet just passed and kind of shaved Peyton on the way by.
Sure.
Ouch!
Okay. The battle subsides. You have emerged victorious. At this point,
Yeah.
you hear the hooping and hollering of the goblins. Oh shit, they killed God! Run!
You lot do only have one god.
Kind of true.
As 6 more emerge.
Well,
As
Mara's
it
just
floats to
gonna
the top.
start swimming out.
All right, you all swim out. Eventually, when you come to the edge, there is a kind of a small cove with a ladder that seems to climb back up. It will take you here.
Before heading out, can I yank a couple of teeth from the bunyip?
Sure.
Sweet. All right, and then as we head up, I'm gonna go. Here you go, Westinson. Trophy kill. Nice job. Also, you might have find a better use for these than I would.
Bunyip with you?
No, just his teeth.
Imagine you carrying it with you.
I mean, I could.
All right.
I mean, maybe.
Westinson, what do you say about said gift for the podcast listeners?
The podcast.
You know, because you have to, vocalize and express yourself with words for the people who can't see your face.
Loud grunts.
You don't usually collect trophies.
I mean, I know you make thinker with stuff, so I figured. I mean, it's got sharp teeth. Maybe you can make sharp things. I don't know. I just thought they might be
Appreciate
useful.
the effort, Peyton. Appreciate the effort, Peyton.
Mara will clap Peyton on the shoulder and say, "You should keep them. You grappled a bunyip."
And
I'm
while
a troll
Maro distracts
wrestler and a
Peyton,
bunyip grappler.
and while Maro distracts Peyton, Sandero will whisper to Westonson, saying, "He probably wanted to add more teeth to his Leonardo."
Bunyip teeth on the. Ooh.
Not
I'll
too
take
late.
a crack at it.
Not too late. You can't have bunyip teeth. You've
Wow.
got a tooth.
I got 2 teeth. I said a couple.
I'm joking. But anyway, yep.
Oh, yeah, okay, cool.
So as you kind of again climb through and back into the bramble, Peanut Butter and Jelly Time are there. They seem to be bowing. All hail the God Killers! God Killers! God Killers! Ooh, God Killers!
I'm talking to you.
Will you take us to
Sandero.
Thorntop Hill now?
We do not know where Thortop Hill is.
You liar! You
Perhaps-
Bertha.
Thistletop.
Thistletop.
Perhaps you meant
Thistletop, sorry.
Thistletop.
God damn it.
We did indeed mean Thistletop.
Oh no, I'm
He's
so
got some
sorry.
water in his ear still.
I swear I wrote it down.
Liars! He kills them both. You there! Where's Treetop Hill? Where? Die! And that's how this goblin tribe gets wiped out.
Oh my god.
All right. The goblins say, right this way, right this way. The chieftain will be happy to meet you.
No more tricks.
They sort of say, okay, well, wait here for a second. You hear the sounds of like, chunk, chunk.
What is that?
That's them disarming the traps.
Ah.
And
And
they
hopefully
come
not
back and they
setting other ones.
yeah, and they come back and they say, all right this way.
Hmm.
And they lead you through the bramble. Eventually, you come to where they wanted to lead you, and that was, of course, Thistletop. I said Thistletop.
Thistletop.
Damn it, where's my music? I had you set up. Why are you deleted?
No, we gotta go past the freaking hole. Up here. Hi, Peyton.
All right, let's try that one.
Yeah.
Okay. So, they begin to take you towards what looks to be a large, very, very unstable looking rope bridge. Just beyond here. Yes, that is where the chieftain awaits.
After you.
Chieftain Grignock.
I somehow found my way.
They point at themselves. Me, him, me, him, me, him, me, him, me.
You first, of course. Go announce our rival.
Oh, right.
Yeah, God killers.
Okay, they'll go one at a time.
Usurpers.
First,
That's good to know.
peanut butter moves across. And he gets across safely. Then Jelly Time goes across. A little bit of wind causes the bridge to shake a little bit, but he makes it across as well.
Okay. Seems like we should be going one at a time.
Mhm.
Come
How wide
on!
is the bridge?
I
How
don't
wide
like
is the
this.
The bridge is about 10 foot wide.
Oh, sorry. How long?
Oh, long?
Crossing.
75 foot?
Does anyone else
One at
have
a
any
time.
rope?
What you waiting for?
Yeah. Calm down. You have rope. I got 50 feet.
So I'll pull out my 50 feet, and I will tie a knot between the two of them.
Okay.
Secure it to one of the posts. And I'll say, whomever wants to go first, I'll hold the pull line.
I'll go
Alright.
first.
Mara will be like, you sure?
I can go first, yeah. So it's a couple of goblins.
Okay. Peyton, you begin to go first. You step
Tie
out.
the rope around me, right? Yep.
Yep, you tie the rope around you and you step out onto the bridge. As you do, you hear the sounds of the creaking floorboards, the whistling of the wind as the bridge rocks and sways ever so slightly. As you continue onwards, you can see that there's an exchange of glances between the two goblins who kind of like
If they're talking a goblin,
they are
I can understand
they're
them.
whispering, which is why you can't hear them more than anything else.
Okay.
As
If you guys are planning anything, just, I don't know. I know goblins are always playing something.
They say maybe we are, maybe we aren't. Who knows? Ha 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 ha. No, we're joking. We aren't planning anything. At this point in time, one by one, you do all get to manage to make it across with little to no problems.
Yay.
As you do so, they welcome you to Thistletop, and they open the doors. And inside is not what you expect. A rousing celebration is currently underway. As the goblins cheer, ah, yeah, wah! They seem to be cheering at a goblin who is playing the cello. They have pigtails, dark hair, and like very deep eyes as they're playing the cello for the other goblins. Everyone is very, very excited. This is
Whoa.
Bob.
Bob.
yeah, Bob, the cello player. Okay.
Yeah.
This is interesting. Mara was just kind of like, all right, that's the first time I've ever seen a
Jelly Time looks
goblin playing.
Jelly Time looks to you and says, "Yeah, that's Bob. Bob's been really talented. He's been practicing since he was very, very young, and that music truck fell onto its side, while traveling through our area. We're very fortunate."
Dang.
Huh.
How old is he now?
Truck?
Sorry, what was
Music truck? How old is he now?
that? 5?
Damn.
Very
All
talented.
right. Just count their fingers.
Okay.
Goblins.
And it,
Yeah.
with
Very
this quality,
talented.
he could almost go on the road and earn a living.
It's true. He
Man,
begins,
I wish Evander was here. Where the heck did he go?
he begins to start in this whole bunch of other claps. Yeah, yeah. And suddenly this one goblin comes out with what looks to be a very, very large hat that has what looks to be several plates on it. And what's really weird is he's got on his back more of these like very, very large kind of boxes with the same sort of plate, like a dinner plate almost, on either of them. When he speaks, his voice booms and radiates from these large boxes. As he says, "I hope you're enjoying the festivities." And everyone's just like, "Yeah, woo!" Remember, the Thistletop bad vibes are going to be thrown clear into the wind by our music and our passion. You hear people go, "Woo, yeah, passion!" Most of them are probably just drunk. And then the wine will continue to flow and be a beer as they just start, cheering and stuff like that. He notices you and he spies you from across the way. He says, "You there! You're not goblins! Why have you come here before the great chieftain? I am Chief Grignock. And these are the Partridge Goblins. State your business. We are celebrating."
Mara will look to Cindereal, since Cindereal is, ambassador to goblins.
Yep.
I mean, that's
one
what she's been trying to do. So she's like, "Here's your
is-
moment, shine."
Okay, so Cinderella with probably very wide eyes seeing the culture from the goblins because it's been rare to a degree since we've seen.
The goblin
Well-
that was playing the cello, Bob, is wearing a tuxedo and is now leaning on a wall talking to a waitress. who's also a goblin.
Yes.
So, what time do you get off?
7.
Oop, sorry, I got the door. Give me 2 shakes. I'll be back.
It's the goblin waitress. Oh my gosh. No, I was like, we definitely need to bring the Vander back here someday. Or get these
Why?
guys in town. Because he just hates goblins.
Mhm.
But seeing as these guys are so friendly, you know.
That's fine. I'm going to see if I can make Bob meat stew.
A Bob meat stew. Oh, Bob meat stew. Okay. It's like, wait, what?
And Evander would want to make a Bob meat
He's gonna-
stew.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I don't know that we would want to
That's
really
originally
subject
thought of-
these guys to Navander.
Well, I
And
mean,
they seem, you
No,
know,
but an
Cinderella's
orchestra
trying to
playing
intro.
inside the embassy as a cultural exchange would probably work well for Cinderella. That's what I'm going to go for.
Yeah,
yes.
Cinderella
Don't
wants
forget
to
we're here
bring
for the
them
flowers.
down. Right. Well, maybe if we play along with them and make them, because obviously they seem friendly enough. Maybe they'll just willing to give us the flowers because they might not need them, unless a lot of them they don't look poisoned at all either. So, or we could make a trade. We have
Why
these
don't we just
goblin
let
elixirs.
Cindereal tell them what we need and what her
Yeah,
end
yeah.
is being?
Return. Sorry.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, good.
All right. Where was I? Yes. So yes, you there. Why have you come to our great and powerful village? I'm changing my voice because this is what I'm going with right now.
Well, truth be told, we came on a bit of a harassing, but we're kind of. I mean, the culture you're showing here is phenomenal. I mean, it's. Not to be blunt, but it's kind of unexpected since the level of harmony that we've encompassed with some of the other tribes.
Ah, harmony. The other tribes? Nah, not likely. Here, however, we all talk about harmony. You see, we're not only a tribe of goblins, we're also... we're also... And he watches all the goblins, you see about 70 goblins start to all take up positions and stuff.
Minimalist.
And they all post, we're all performers! Ta-da!
The
And he
whole
watches-
70.
Yep, all 70 of them are... Because the quirk of the Parts Ridge Goblins is they are all aspiring bards with no ranks in performance.
That's our city. No, wait, he had performance. He just wasn't a bard.
Except for Bob. Because
So
there
Bob
is
the black sheep and his black tuxedo.
correct. Because there is something about Bob, and Bob
That's
is the only
awesome.
person who can actually play, who is actually good enough to actually play in like the
Nice.
the equivalent of the Philharmonic Orchestra.
Some of them are using spoons.
Well,
That's
This
great.
guy's playing with a cello.
Okay.
Right.
That's awesome.
Well, I mean, there's been several changes in some of the other tribes that we've seen. I mean, I don't know if you're aware that there's a new embassy that's actually opened up in Sandpoint itself to try and share the goblin culture with others.
You don't say. An embassy. Like a place where one can go and be welcomed into a town or a village, or perhaps be, picking up permits to perform live on the streets. I get where you're going, and I love where your head's at. After all, there's only so much you can do for rehearsals. Guys, we're going to be going to Sandpoint. Hooray! We're going to be performing in the streets.
Radio voice.
Hooray! And it's all thanks to these people. Hooray!
Of course.
Hi
Of
there.
course, if you actually entered Sandpoint with a suitable flower offering, I'm sure several of especially the temple, would appreciate the welcome.
Oh, that's a wonderful idea. In fact, let's do it now. Guys, we're going to go around and gather as many flowers as we can so we can bring it back to the to Sandpoint to herald our arrival.
Yeah.
You hear everyone's like,
Especially the blue ones.
especially blue flowers. Let's go. And they all run around and they all start to like grab like just well, unfortunately there aren't that many flowers in this area, which is, in case we may possibly have forgotten, was called
Thistletop.
Thistletop, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is obviously filled with thistles, as well as there's some flowers nestled among the thistles and stuff like that. But basically, you see they've all got like these bouquets of like thorny bramble bushes and stuff like that. Now, of these people, you do see that some of them definitely have a plentiful amount of the blue spider lily tucked into their their whatever you call like the
Bouquets.
yeah, bouquets.
Flower
Okay.
arrangements.
Flower arrangement. That's what I was thinking of. Okay. Is there anything else you need from this this place?
I don't think so. We just needed the flowers.
All right. Okay. Well. All right. Well, we're gonna head on to Sandpoint. Oh, wait. What about our prisoner? I don't know what to do about our prisoner. You're there. You seem like a clever chap. What should we do with our prisoners? The ones that we have. The one that we have. Trapped down in the dungeon. It's a big dungeon, but it's a bit big for one person. And if we don't come back here, well, that guy's gonna starve.
Wait,
Uh,
prisoner?
Yeah.
Can we meet these prisoners?
Prisoner, we have one. Like I said, we're not really
Cool.
a tribe of, go get him
Okay.
and, keep him imprisoned and, it's a bad reputation. But,
Well, if you like, we could take him in.
What did this prisoner do?
oh, he came in and killed a bunch of us. There used to be about 100 of us. Now there's only 70. For now.
Well, that's terrible.
Nick. All right. Well, if you want, I can introduce you.
Peyton
Yes.
just prays to himself. He's like,
he points
please don't be
over-
an Evander.
he
Please
po-
don't be an Evander. Please don't be an Evander.
He points over and he says, Bug Zapper! Bug Zapper! Yeah, yes, boss. How can I help you? All right, take these guys to go see the prisoners.
He's just holding a voice.
Right away. No. Oh no, we call him
No,
Bug
no,
Zapper
no.
because as a kid, he was like really drawn into bright lights and shiny things. He got a bit too close to the human town and touched something, and so we just call him Bug Zapper now. He just does the crazy twitch thing. It's very hard for us to give him an instrument. So what we've done is we've just given him like some cymbals. So every now and then, while he's doing this thing, he'll just yeah, it's great.
No.
No.
I was waiting for you to say the
Very
triangle.
creative. Very creative.
Yeah. All right. In the meantime, everyone else, let's go. And he watches the tribe starts to move on.
Oh no.
All right. Let's see this prisoner.
So as you are taken, Bug Zapper goes, I wanted to play the drums, but they said that I don't have any rhythm due to my involuntary ticking. It's right through here.
You go to marimbas or a steel drum.
No, that still requires a lot of rhythm. And nothing I play sounds quite right either. And you watch as he like sort of picks up even just 2 sticks, and he holds it out in front of him, and you watch as his hands just start to and just starts like
Damn.
yeah, but it's like a permanent drum solo as opposed to keeping a
Oh
beat.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So he's like,
Perhaps you should just
Little-
take
little sad.
your show on the road. As a
But
solo artist.
but I'm part of the tribe. I can't abandon my tribe.
Oh, true.
But as a
true.
heavy bard.
Hmm.
But a
No,
heavy bard.
yeah.
It's somebody.
Well, anyway.
Some might say it's a heavy barden.
Ah!
That's it. Not going to offer any suggestions from now.
Fuck you. All right. All right.
Maybe you should try being a comedian. As a
Uh,
performer.
I already told you I don't know how to
But you
slapstick.
But you just were slapping
Never mind.
sticks.
Okay.
Well, just take us to your prisoner.
Okay. He takes you down into the basement where there is a series of rooms here. As he goes to one of the doors. I hope this is going to sound good. You approach the door, which has been changed for a series of bars. It does look like living quarters, and you see a hulking, shadowy figure that seems to be lurking on the other side. There's a foul, fetid smell that seems to come from here, but oddly enough, it smells familiar. You hear a voice coming from within. Well, this isn't exactly who I thought I'd be getting to see today. As the darkness clears,
Whoa.
you see this individual. A bugbear. Scars and wounds all over his body.
Didn't Evander kill him?
He did. He says, "How is Navander and his lovely wife?" With the echoing laughter of Bruthasmus the bugbear, imprisoned in the cell. That is where we're going to end today's session.
Oh, oh my god. Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh shit.
Well, Mara's got an undead to.
It's true.
Oh,
This,
is he undead? Yay!
I mean, he might be undead. You don't know if he's
Or it
undead.
could be a
We don't know
clone
yet.
from those
He could just be
cloning
stinky.
vats.
Yeah, he was very properly
He still
killed.
got Rip Nugget's crown.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he was quite dead. Okay.
He was quite dead. Yes, he was quite dead. 100% unequivocally at some point he was dead.
But it was down in the
You have a bunch of bugs in
the,
his skin.
pit, wasn't it?
on the
Yeah,
top
it
of
was
the floor.
with Gerlunk and his men.
Yeah. Which puts him within reach of the cloning vats.
Well done. Weston said
Oh,
gain a
yeah.
you can gain a hero point for next week as well. Well done. That was
Damn, I would give her a crit for that. That's awesome.
that's brilliant.
Oh, so Weston says effectively on 4 hero points. Great.
Yeah, just
Damn.
just effectively 4 for next week because yes, no, absolutely right. This is Bruthasmus's clone, which was made in the cloning vat just before he died.
Ah.
Yeah.
Man,
now
we gotta really
now he
take care of
doesn't have memories of seeing Navander and killing him, but he does have memories leading up to that point, including spying on you and your exploration and stuff of the first floor back when you first came to the pit.
Yeah. And possibly the capture of Shalala, I'm guessing.
Oh yeah, of course the capture of shit. Actually, no. I don't think so. I think first of all, I think that one, it adds to some of the drama if he doesn't remember that because he didn't do that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But he would and he could, but he didn't. However, it is
And
still
he might.
yeah. So yeah, okay. So this clone was, and do remind me of that. This clone is from before Shalalu's lobotomy. He did not lobotomize Shalalu. Actually, yeah, because that guy did it in front of you guys, didn't he?
Yeah,
he
no, I
did.
meant her capture. and the torture leading up to it.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, I think the clone would have. Yeah, let's have the clone skip any torture of Shalelu. He doesn't like Shalelu. He would torture Shalelu. He would kill torture, but he never got the opportunity to do so.
Kill torture.
Yeah, so it was before Shalelu basically came into the pit.
Yeah. It would be kind of funny though, because he'd be like, oh, how come I don't get to go to torture her? And then we can see what Navanda says about this dude. But all right, but guys, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. Oh right, there was one more little extra scene here. As the town of Sandpoint, sleepy as it is, prepares for the evening, they see lights in the distance. What the fuck is that? Suddenly, a horde of goblins begin to head, carrying brambles of spiked bramble from thistles and stuff, as they all begin to march to the sound of war drums and a horrible wailing noise as they all begin to sing different songs at the same time. The townsfolk guards look over their shoulder and they're like, "It's a raid! Goblin raid! Ding, 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 ding." And that is where we're going to end. Properly.
Oh no.
Okay.
No.
All right. Guys, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching.
First with the cello.
Yeah, no, Bob's still at the back of the group. He's holding the cello and he's talking to the waitress. And they're like, yeah, so what time do you get off? Yeah,
That's the only line he knows.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
That's the only line.
She
Yeah.
also said 7.
Yeah.
The only line she knows.
She keeps saying 7. It's like, oh, cool. Well, what you doing? What you up to? I'm walking to the town like you are. Nice. I've walked to towns before. All right.
That sounds like a conversation with me and someone else.
All right. Okay, cool. So we managed to get all of the goblins in. There are still some more. We have the chieftain. We have, of course, the now the Parts Ridge Goblin tribe. So thank you for that, Cookie Mon Steve. Because that's just a lot of fun.
We gotta name 60 others.
But yeah, but guys, my name's Michael. I'm the Dead Odyssey Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. You can find it here a number of times during the week. I got exciting news. We are now done with the holidays, which means next week we are back on schedule for our regular programs, which means this Sunday we have Pray for Death and Gatewalkers, followed by Monday's Curse of the Crimson Throne. Wednesday we're back with Season of the Ghost, and Friday back here for Seven Dooms. After which, however, the following Monday, so not this coming Monday, but the following one afterwards, is the beginning of our massive crossover event. It is not one to be missed. We will cover more stuff on it, but here is some of the things that I will let you guys know. Number one is you do not need to watch every single one of the streams in order to keep up with the story. There is an overarching story that will run this course of 2, possibly 3 weeks. I'll know more in the first week as we go, because I'll know how everyone's pacing, because pretty much like I tell people all the time, every table is new and needs to be treated as new, so that's what we're doing here. So 2, possibly 3 weeks. So yeah, you can watch your favorite show. So even if all you watch is, say, Curse of the Crimson Throne, you'll get a complete story. If you watch, say, all of Seven Dooms, you'll get a complete story. If you watch every single one of my streams, for some reason, because you're as weird as I am, you will get the complete story plus the complete stories of the complete stories. So you'll see all the patterns and the overarching bits. So yeah, there you go. Cool.
Yeah.
Guys, my name is Michael. I'm the Dead Odyssey Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. And until we meet again, stay safe, stay wonderful, be kind to each other, because why the fuck not? It's free. And as always, game hard or die trying. Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone.